want to welcome everyone to the weekly Rotary Club meeting. Glad everyone can make it. It's the reigning District 6150 Club of the Year. Call it to order. And inspirational moment. Perhaps dreaming is not so bad if one dreams good dreams and makes them come true. Paul Harris. Here, but I'm going to turn this over to Audrey and let her take over the program.
All right, so like Gary said, we are doing a presentation today over membership recruitment, why it's important, why we need to do it. This presentation program does go towards our points for Club of the Year, which is, again, very important. I am the current membership chair for our club. And so if y'all have any questions after this, please feel free to reach out. Or if you have anyone that is a contact of yours that has been considering Rotary but wasn't really sure, maybe needs more information about our club, what Rotary does, what is Rotary, feel free to send them to me and I will do my best to get them signed up or answer their questions. We have a short PowerPoint today because, of course, everybody in our club knows the importance of Rotary, knows why we do what we do, but sometimes it is good to do a refresher. So again, if anybody has any questions, just feel free to pop on or put them in the chat, or we can answer them at the end. So I want to start presentation off with a quote from Paul Harris, of course, our founder for Rotary. Rotary changes us and those we serve. I believe we can change the world one life at a time. Paul Harris. One of the big things when you talk about Rotary is that Rotary was created for, of course, to create relationships, business development, personal relationships, but then also serve the community. It is our job to make a change in the place that we live, good, positive change, and of course, across the world as well. So I thought that quote was good from Paul Harris. Now, the importance of recruitment. I'm sure all of us have had a discussion with somebody at one time or another about Rotary, about, what do we do what do we do Tuesdays at noon? Of course, in-person meetings, but now we're doing it via Zoom. What does Rotary do for the community? So you always have these questions that may turn into recruiting somebody to our club, may spark an interest of some kind, you never know. So the importance of recruitment, every Rotary club needs new qualified members, but what really makes a qualified member is something we're going to talk about today. But the reason we recruit, or need to recruit, I should say, is fresh ideas, new interest, increased energy, and future leadership for our club. Because, of course, as we know, our club, the Rotary Club of Jonesboro, the Noon Club, has been a club for 100+ years. And the reason we have been around so long is because there was a constant state of recruitment for our club. So to continue to be the club that has been around for so many years, we have to continue to bring in new members. Fresh ideas is definitely something I want to talk about as well with recruitment. We have, projects, certain service projects, big fundraisers that we do every year, but sometimes bringing fresh eyes into it, or fresh ideas, that allows us to try new things, try, something that we've never done before. So that's definitely one very important thing I want to really hit on when it comes to recruitment. And then, of course, future leadership for our club. That's also very important, because at one time, Gary was a new member to our club. At one time, Brian Riga was a new member to our club. And these are all people, and there's several of you guys here that were all one-time new members of our club that have been great members, leaders in our club now. So we have to continue to prepare our club for the future. And again, that's why recruiting is definitely important. Does anybody have any questions about recruitment till we go on? All right. So again, something else about recruitment goes back to the real reason we're doing this presentation. The real reason we need to recruit is we are the 4-time Club of the Year for District 6150, which Gary did talk about. We are doing this presentation today because it does go towards our points, but something else that goes towards us maintaining that award or status is the number of new recruits or new members that we get every year. We do have to be a +1 club. Now, what does that mean? So Currently, we have 130 active members. To become a plus one club, we have to have so many percentages over that our current status. So that would mean we would need to go from 130 to 139. Now we have added a few members this year, even in the crazy times of the pandemic and meeting via Zoom. We have been able to add a couple new members. We've been doing membership classes via Zoom, kind of changing it up a little bit, but it's been good. So we need to just continue to remember adding members to our club is very important. Not just because we do like to be known as the club 4-time club of the year for District 6150, but also bringing people into our club will make our community better. So just keep that in mind. All right, the next thing I want to show, and if I can get it to play, hopefully, this is a video that I did find out. This video was created by District 6780, and it was created a couple years ago, but I thought the information was very good and I wanted to share it with you guys. I can also email this link out to you if you have anybody that might be good eyes to watch this video.
Why Rotary? Well, let's start with why it was founded. In 1905, a Chicago attorney named Paul P. Harris formed one of the world's first service organizations, the Rotary Club of Chicago. It was a place where professionals with diverse backgrounds could exchange ideas, form meaningful friendships, and serve their community. The name Rotary came from the group's early practice of rotating the meeting location among the offices of each member. And for over a century, the community has expanded all over the globe, and the exchange of ideas, friendships, and service has grown right along with it. Rotary has always been a magnet for leadership, not only in its members, but also in those who regularly present at Rotary meetings. Few places allow you to rub elbows with so many leaders and at the same time lend a hand to so many in need. You know, our fight to end polio is this close to succeeding. With over 1.2 million members in over 34,000 clubs worldwide, the networking and service opportunities are almost endless. And in every one of those clubs, the members are dedicated to service above self and maintaining the 6 areas of focus: promoting peace, fighting disease, providing clean water, saving mothers and children, supporting education, and growing local economies. Those focus areas and everything we do can always be put through our 4-way test. Number 1, is it the truth? Number 2, is it fair to all concerned? Number 3, will it build goodwill and better friendships? And number 4, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Are you a busy business or community leader whose heart is set to serve above self? Then we were made for each other. The meetings have stopped rotating, but our passion to network, share, and serve has not. Why don't you look us up? We'd love to invite you to our next meeting. Rotary. Join leaders, exchange ideas, take action.
All right, so I just thought that was a fun little video that I wanted to share with you guys today because it talks about the opportunities, what Rotary offers, the reason why we do what we do, service above self. Those are all key things that we as Rotarians do try to live by and serve our community by. So I thought that video was very good and wanted to share with you guys today. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, who can join? So that's a big question I know we have. I feel like we get a lot is who can join Rotary? How do you become eligible for Rotary? Really, I wanted to hit on this because anybody can join Rotary. They do not have to be, a professional within our community. They could be a wife of somebody that's already in our club. They could be a college student. They could be, so many different options when you talk about who can join Rotary. And you see here, I put a couple different things. I say all age because Rotary does sponsor the Interact clubs that are in the high schools. Then we have the Rotaract clubs that we are trying to establish at Arkansas State. And then, of course, our club, which we have members anywhere from their early 20s all the way up to, I'm not going to say the older ages, but of course we have a variety of ages, variety of languages that our members can speak, all ethnic backgrounds and interests, different varieties of business organizations in our community. We all have different backgrounds, and I think that's what makes our club unique and makes us stand out is our backgrounds. And to me, it makes it a better club because we have so many different resources for people when you're making those business relationships, which is a big reason we all join Rotary, to build those business relationships. And then of course to better our community. I feel like the fact that we have such a diverse background, we're able to make that, our club just a better club and our community a better place. So basically that sums up that anybody can join Rotary. It's real easy. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the next steps or how to do that. Now to join the Rotary, it's real easy. If you had somebody that was interested in joining our club, you could send them my contact information or let us know and we can reach out to them. But you can also go to our website, the Rotary Club of Jonesboro website, and you go into, and I'll pull it up on my computer here once we get done with this part, so you can see. But we go to the Rotary Club of Jonesboro website. If you highlight under club links, there is a new member application. That is the best way for us to get the new members information, is for them to fill out the application. They do have to be invited to our club, but what that means is they fill out the application. We take it in front of the board. Once the board approves all proposed members, we then send them Rotary information or get them signed up for our new member class so we can go over all the requirements, because as you guys know, there are a couple requirements when it comes to being a Rotary member or Rotarian. So we go over all those in that membership class, and they pay their dues. Then they are able to be introduced into the club, and they're an official Rotarian, and we can get them involved or sign up for any of the activities that might interest them. So that's really the easiest way to sign up. There are other ways. I know when we were meeting in person, we had brochures that new potential members could fill out, but the online application is definitely the easiest. And I encourage you guys to invite people, whether they're new members or thinking about joining, to our Zoom calls. We do allow people to jump on and just hear from our speakers, because typically the speaker is talking about something in our community that's a real educational opportunity. So I think even though we are meeting via Zoom, we aren't able to meet in person. We're still learning about lots of things, lots of programs going on in our community, and I'm still finding ways to help. So, I encourage you guys to do that. Even if you set a goal, maybe to invite one person between now and February or March, to invite one person to a Zoom call. I think that could really make a difference for our club, make a difference in our membership growth, which is very important, not only for Club of the Year, that's important to us, but for the future of our club, to be able to say in 150, 200 years that we've been around for this long. So that's kind of how you would sign somebody up for our club, or to spark their interest. Does anybody have any questions about that?
Good presentation, Audrey.
Thank you. So
My former students, I wanted to get credit to y'all.
Adam, I was going to open it up, see if there's anything you wanted to add in on top of Audrey's.
In regards to membership, I think y'all's club has done an excellent job this year, in the face of what others have done. Brian and I were texting. I know a lot of clubs there are several still not even meeting virtually. So congratulations to y'all for plowing through in the unique time. As far as the district level, there's an innovative new club committee across the zone. So if you're not aware, District 6150 is a part of one other district that makes up Zone 31. And we're at about 2,000 members. And so if we don't maintain that membership or increase it, we will probably lose the Heart of America zone, and our district will get put in with another area. And that could have its pros, but the district does not want to see that happen, obviously. And so they have a committee called Innovative New Committee, which is, or Innovative New Clubs. And so if you are interested in being a part of that, feel free to reach out to me. Basically, the chains are off. We can come up with anything that we want. It can be a cause-based club, a satellite club. To be a standard Rotary club, it's got to have 25 members, but you can have a satellite club, which a regular club sponsors, and it can have 8 members. And so we kind of have some ideas for another local club here in Jonesboro that we talked about in the committee meeting last night. It's on my agenda to visit with Gary this week. And so hopefully there will be more information about that. But if there's a particular thing that or idea that y'all have that maybe might benefit from a group of individuals, one of the central Arkansas clubs is looking at starting a satellite club that is cause-based for pets. And so, if you have a particular idea that you wanted to do, that a group of individuals could come around. So you might meet once a month and then have a service project or something. So other than that, on membership side, add, Gary. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right. Thanks, Adam. I will say that Mark Morrow had been sending me a message asking about where this program, I guess, will be saved so that he could share it with an individual. So, which is a great idea. I know Sam usually posts these to our I think our club Facebook page, the program portion. So we've made it probably pretty easy for you now. So if you've got somebody that maybe is interested, somebody that you'd like to talk to about joining Rotary, then you'd be able to share this program with them to kind of give them a little information on the front end. So don't be afraid to do that. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to help out as much as I can. I know Audrey's doing a good job with this, and so she'll have some information as well that can help out. So.
Yeah, and Gary, before we go, I'll quick share my screen and give it back to you. I wanted to just make sure everybody knew how to access those links I talked about. So you would just go to our website, jonesbororotary.org, and it's our homepage here. Now, so we have our website up, jonesbororotary.org, Rotary Club of Jonesboro. And if you had somebody that was interested, the best way for us to get their information and to reach out and contact them is to have them fill out a new membership proposal form that's on our website. It's real easy. So you would go to jonesbororotary.org, and then you have Rotary Club of Jonesboro club links. You just scroll, put your mouse over the taskbar. You have new member proposal form. You would click that. And then you could easily email this link to that person that's interested, and they would then fill out all their information. Then that's when we would receive it as our club and determine if our club is a good fit for them, or if we needed to send this information on to another club, if they're, depending on the area they live and what time works best for them. But you can see here, it's real easy to fill out. Then we are able to get their contact information and reach out for the next steps in becoming a Rotarian. So just wanted to make sure you guys knew how to do that. And there's tons of information on our website, jonesbororotary.org, for just basic Rotary information. If you again have somebody that might be interested in but not really sure, has some questions, there's several links on here too that you would be able to send to them or have access to. So definitely play around, check it out. I encourage you guys to get on the website and just look, because you may learn something you didn't know about Rotary in general or about our club history, all kinds of stuff on there. So if anybody has any other questions, I'll answer those, or I will stop sharing my screen and send it back to Gary.
Thought for the day: if you have the love of your fellow men in your hearts, my friends, you are a potential Rotarian. Paul Harris. And make sure, check my notes, make sure there wasn't anything else I missed. But Adam, I appreciate you being on with us today. So join us anytime. And I guess unless anybody else has got anything for the good of the group, we will adjourn until next week. So Audrey, great job on short notice. Just so y'all know, I threw this on her Saturday morning. So,
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you guys.
Did a good job. Thanks, Audrey.
Thank you.
Have a good week.
You too.